What is up, everyone? We're back for episode 7 of PaleoCraft, and this time my headset is working, so there's going to be no mic issues or no overlay, which is thankful about it. It does wear out my voice having to do all that talking. So, last episode we made some progress on and through Tinker's construct, and we made a helicopter. I'm gonna run over here, and I did do some more off-camera work. I made some of these light posts, and then that's pretty much just about it. I did move some farm stuff. I made the carrot farm, and then I made the cactus farm over there, and that's yeah, that's pretty much just about it. So I didn't do too much, but I did want to get some plans and stuff. I do like the helicopter, so we're just gonna fly around. I want to take a bird's eye view. Let's y'all look at a bird's eye view of what the compound does kind of look like, and this is kind of everything we have. So, I mean, we're slowly making some progress. We're slowly getting along, but I'm thinking it's time we start doing a bit more progress. So today I want to focus on mining, of all things considered, because I want to focus on getting some enclosures and stuff set for the dinosaurs. That way we can study them. Of course, we can study them in the wild, but I do want to make some dinosaurs too. So I want to actually upgrade, or not upgrade, to modify our mine shaft, because you remember we have this whole mine shaft area, but we don't actually have any use for it so far. And yeah, it's been kind of just this, because this is actually our starter base. This is where we started in episode 1. Okay, sorry about that. So this is pretty much just like this was our little starter hole base, but we haven't used it for anything because we have this whole mine staff, we have our stone quarry, and that's kind of just it. We haven't really done anything with this. We have a little pathway leading up to here, but now we haven't done anything with it, and I want to change that today. I want to get this fully renovated. Not renovated, at least I want to get this looking nice. And I do want to make it look like we're actually using it, because we are when we should be, because we do use it for stone and stuff. So I want to kind of come in here and I do want to edit it, or just customize it. Just make it look nice, and that is what we're gonna do. So off to the first montage. Alright, so that is going to be the end of the first montage, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's the end of the first one, or maybe there might be more, I'm not sure. But, so I ended up kind of going with this bit more of I'm not really sure what to call it, because I did follow there was this, beginner tutorial cave, mountain base I saw for, a beginner home, and I kind of took inspiration from that. I'll leave a link to it in the channel, but the rest of it's kind of mine. So I end up using all these extra chests because we've been kind of needing them. So I've been kind of wanting them to have their own little spot. And yeah, I mean that's just kind of it. It just brings it a bit more life into it, and it makes it feel like, oh yeah, it's built into the mountain. I started to do some little bit of terraforming. I might just probably scoop some of this back up. And then let's see, do this. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, I think it looks okay. Let's see, then chop some of that down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. There you go. So that is going to be it for that part. Of course, I'll have to put some lanterns and stuff out here. In fact, we could just go ahead and place like, let's see, like one there, and then I guess we could put one over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for right now. And because I do want to go mining and stuff, and I do want to go back to the big cave we found. And oh man, there's a lot of different directions I feel like I'm going to be kind of pulled into, but I am ready to kind of start working on the big projects and stuff. So I just want to get the little mine stuff done. That way I can, get in there, and when I can start smelting my glass and stuff, because I can't use the Tinker stuff to smelt it, unfortunately. In Java you could, but no, Bedrock. No, 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 no. You can't have Java features on Bedrock. That wouldn't make too much more sense, would it? The same game having the same features? Psh, that wouldn't make sense. So I'm gonna start smelting all the sand and the process, and then let's see, where did I put? Where did I put all my coal? Did I use it all? No, no. It's all up here. It's all up here. So I'm gonna keep one of these. The other one's gonna get thrown out. But this one, yeah, this one we're gonna keep. But we're gonna turn this one into a smoker. That way we can actually decorate this bottom part of the house, and that way it's a bit more lively. Now that we don't need it anymore for like all this stuff, yeah, we can throw this out here. Bam. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to let's see how we do this. So one, two, let's see, there's four, and then let's see, one, see, separate, split. There we go. There we go. And then yeah. So let's see. So one. Man, my inventory is such a mess. So let's see. One, two, bam. There we go. Yeah, we can get all this glass started. That way we can start using it for those projects I'm talking about. But right now I do want to make and I do need a bunch of torches too, don't I? There we go. There we go. Alright, so glass is gonna start smelting. I'm gonna go ahead and get the smoker made. That way we can start making food. Because I do want to make like a farm shed, and then we can start using those Tinker's Construct food tools, and like those Tinker's Construct like trying to think of the drying racks, and hang those up and start making some more jerky and stuff. Because there's like a bunch of food stuff we're not even actually making. So there is the smoker. Let's see. I'll save that. Bam. We just place it there for right now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put all this up. I can probably just go back to the cave first and then just take a look at what there was on the surface, and before I have to like fully go exploring. Let's see, because we got the diamond tools in there, and there's the map. The map. The map. We can make a quick iron ingot and then grab these, and then we can make a quick shield. Let's see. Just go ahead and make all those in the ingots. Make the shield. Bam. That way we already have a shield. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these up. There we go. There we go. I'll meet y'all down there. So I'm going to just going to do a cut, and then I will meet y'all down there in the mines. All right. So I got here to the mines. It was very fast with the helicopter. So I'm just going to come back down here. I'm just going to see what there was, like coal wise, and whatever resource. Oh yes, I do remember. There was all these amber blocks, amber ores and stuff that we never did get to mine. So if you do disable dinosaur sponsor, the other way to get dinosaurs is with amber. So I can mine all this amber up, and we can use it to make dinosaurs. Like we just got Memenchi source. So that way we don't actually have to travel everywhere. Ow. Oh, shield. Already. Oh, goodness, why do they have such great range? Ow. Put the most epic battle music you ever heard. Ow. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this guy real quick. There we go. Bam. Got them. So, as you see, there's amber all over the place. Is there another one? Why? Where y'all keep coming from? Is there a dungeon spawner down there? No, but there's creepers and stuff. But we're not gonna go this way. I just want to mine up this amber. So, because we just got a bunch of different dinosaurs. We got Baryonyx, Oviraptor, Ankylosaurs, and Mosasaur. So, like, that's the other way, and pretty much the main way I've been wanting to get the dinosaur stuff is by mining all the amber instead of, like, having to kill them. Bam, like, we just got a bunch more. Of course, I'm not going to mine all of this up because that would be quite bad for my inventory. Like Tarbosaurs, there we go, my goat Tarbosaurs. I'm going to quickly. Uh-oh. It seems like I got a bug to where, like, yeah, they won't come out of my hotbar. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw these into the other one. That way they're not taking up my main inventory in hotbar. But the only sucky part is they don't stack, so it does kind of suck. But I mean, we got a Pyroraptor, so like, so you can just get a bunch of different ones. Like if we wanted to make a Mosasaur, we can. But I mean, there's no need to really get into making a Mosasaur yet. We don't even have an aquarium big enough for one. So yeah, so all the amber stuff. It looks like gold, but that is amber. At least to me, it looks like gold. Okay, so here's some iron. I'm probably going to, let's see, should I turn this into montage? Yeah, we're going to do this into montage. So here's montage number 2. Doing a cut there at the end and just flew back home because we did end up getting a good pull. We got a bunch of coal. Even got Ender Pearl from the Enderman. We got some bunch of tin, bunch of copper, some iron, and then we got a bunch of different dinosaurs. So we'll go over. We got Iguanodon, Tarbosaurus, Brachiosaurs, Mosasaurs, Minchisaurs, Baryonyx, Actocanthosaurus, Apex Raptor. So we got the Indoraptor, Pteranodon, Deinosuchus, Mosasaurs, Pyroraptor, Dimetrodon, Ankylosaurs, Oviraptor, Carcharodontosaurus, Apex Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and another Pteranodon, and then another Apex Stegosaurus. So what's good about a lot of these is I can just sacrifice them for amber blocks. I can just sacrifice them into different amber blocks, fortunately. So So yeah, so we can start like turning some of these into amber blocks, which is actually something. Well, let me back over. That's just something we'll just go ahead and do actually. So we hit this with the sorter. So Parasaurolophus, Dinosaurus, Plyoraptor, Athgro. Wait, alphabetical order. There we go. No. Let's see. Mosasaurs. Pteranodon, T-Rex. Let's see. There's the Pteranodon. There's an extra one we don't need. I don't know. I mean, I'll just probably keep mining them up. But yeah, I can start turning those into amber blocks, and we start making some more. So with everything we did get, so I'm going to just put the rest of this up. We are going to start working on doing a little bit more work, but we can go ahead and start laying down the foundation for where our first enclosure is going to be, which is going to be super duper exciting. Finally, we're going to get to making dinosaurs. It's only been 7 episodes. Alrighty, so we're going to come up here. I'm going to do it up here because there's plenty of space up here to start doing it. And I'm trying to think. So when I come up here, let's see, we got the helicopter. I do want to have a vehicle shed. I'll probably do like a vehicle shed here for the different vehicles, at least for a few of them. I'll probably just want the buggy, and maybe the motorcycle. I'm not sure about the safari Jeep because like we're not making a tour, so we're not going to be needing that. So I could turn this into like a little buggy. So where would I want the first one to be? I guess right here. Yeah, I guess right here we can have it because we can. Let's see, we can mine that out, which then turns these into half blocks, which then means yeah, we can have our first little dinosaur enclosure right here. Which we're going to probably just stick to the first two we have, which is what Compsognathus and Oviraptor. Yeah, yeah, definitely something we were going to stick to. So with that in mind, let's see. I want to have a little pathway leading up here, and then let's see. So I'll probably do the design off camera. I'll come up with the design off camera, and then I will build it. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I'll cut. I'll come right back when I have a design in mind. All right, I am back. Came up with a design concept in a test world. So, it's going to be kind of small and then pretty made of just common resources, mostly just because I mean that's what I can easily afford, and it's just for our two first little dinosaurs. Because remember, we're starting small and then we're going to get big. So, I already have the plans I need. So I just need my two dinosaur eggs here. Let's see, I'm going to put those in the inventory. Let's see, we're just going to throw this gold helmet in there. And then what do we need? I need oak. I need those. I'm going to need some cobble. We need a lot of cobblestone. And then I need some glass panes, which we have. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started on getting everything we need to build it. So, let's see, I'm just going to throw this all in there. There's a bunch of walls. Because, I mean, I can always use more walls. Let's see. So I got the stone, glass. Okay. Yep. All right. So I pretty much came up with it up here. Of course, as you know, as we already know, it is going to be up here. Boop, 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 bam. Okay. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to place a pillar here, and then we're going to place wall, 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 wall. And then, oh man, I didn't grab any dirt. No, because then it's going to be pillar here. Yeah, pillar there. And then glass there. That way you can look into it. And then the rest of this is going to be, it's just going to be cobblestone. I know it's not the fanciest block ever, but it works. It works for what I need it to do. So then let's see, we can go about here. Boop, 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 boop. Of course, when we get into bigger enclosures and stuff, they'll be made with a bit more. I don't want to say love, because it is, all these enclosures are being made with love, but I mean, just for the first two dinosaurs, I do just want to get one little enclosure done. So I'm gonna break this. I think you can hear the bees behind me, so I definitely do need to take care of those bees at some point. Where is it? About here, I guess? I guess we can move that one over. Oh man, we got a bunch of torches, but I mean, they're all going to be hanging back up. Then they're going to be all replaced with lanterns, so it kind of doesn't matter. That's why we got a bunch of cobblestone all nice and ready. There we go. Bam. Just like that. And then we can start placing these torches back. Bam. And then let's see, where was the door? It was right here. This is going to be the doorway in and out, so we'll have to make a little path there. In fact, we could just go ahead and get it carved out where it needs to be. Yeah. Just like that. So this is going to be it. This is going to be our first little dinosaur enclosure. So I'm excited. So we're gonna race back down. I'm gonna get everything I need for the door, because we're gonna use a copper door and just a few oak buttons, just to keep the dinosaurs in. Let's see. This up. Let's see. Put these up. This up. Okay, so what I do need is I need a bunch of the raw dinosaur meat, because that's where we're going to need to hatch them. I do need my copper. And then I need just I guess dark oak works. How much does a button cost? Is it one piece of wood? Buttons. See, I would just go with dark oak buttons. I mean, that's whatever. And copper doors. Okay. So before we get up there, before we place them, we're gonna go ahead and get these. So we have the Compsognathus and the Oviraptor. We're just gonna place them together. I mean, once they're both tamed, they'll be fine. And bam. So this is the incubator. It works like how it did in like it's not the incubator, but like the way it worked in Jurassic Park, where you had to claw, take the eggs and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what this whole thing is a reference to. And as you see, it just works on the egg. And that's it. Our dinosaur egg is ready to be placed. So once you place it, it's like you can't pick them back up, so you kind of have to make them. And kind of just make sure you don't place them in a bad spot. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It does take a little bit, but I mean, hey, bingo, dinosaur DNA. That's been a title I've been wanting to use. I think we can use that for today. Or, I hope you have dinosaurs in your dinosaur research facility. Okay, so we're gonna head up here. Man, I'm so excited. Oh man, we're finally gonna hatch some dinosaurs. Oh wait, I don't have any sticks. I need sticks. I need sticks to control them. So you can control your dinos because when you place the eggs, you do essentially tame them, and you need sticks to control them. So I do need some sticks. So bam, there we go. Do 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 do. I mean, it's not the most glamorous thing in the world. If if I would even consider it glamorous, but hey, I mean, it works for now. It works for now. So we're gonna go ahead and place this in. Place this one. Ooh, let me out. Place this one. Bam. So we'll decorate it and stuff, but that will be over time. So alright, so that is our compy, and this is our overraptor. Alright, so it's time, time to make some dinosaurs. Bam, and there's our compy, and there's our overraptor. What in the world? What in the world just happened there? What? How did it do that? What? Use sit. Follow. You don't have a sit mode? Oh, you're not fully grown. So, you can feed the carnivorous dinosaurs more. Where did he go? Did they both get out? What? What in the world? What? How does that work? I set it to wonder. Oops. Follow? Uh, how? Okay. Oh. Wow, this is buggier than. What is going on? Hopefully you can get you fully grown. Nope. Nope. Sit. Okay. Nope. Follow. I'm over here. Sit. No, don't wonder. How is it able to open doors? What? What? So, what am I supposed to do with it? No, no, come back. Follow? What is going on? And where's the compy? I mean, this is just ended up being a mess. Because I hear it, but where is it? Do I have to make this taller? Or do I just have to... Where's the compy? There you are. So you're fully grown. Then it just does that. What? What? Wonder, follow, wonder, follow, wonder, follow. How do I make it sit? What is go? No, no, don't do that. Maybe they break the buttons. I don't have anything to. Oh, I do have a single oak plank, and you get out right away. Okay, this is not working. What? What is going on? Like, Hey, okay, I'm gonna... And of course, here comes a zombie. Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut, and I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh look, the dinosaur is attacking. I think these guys are just bugged. Okay, because now it looks like it can't get out. Oh, it could just open... It just opens doors? It can just open doors. And the copy is glitching all over the place. Okay. Alright, so this was a huge bug. No, it's on my shoulder! What? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, it's on my shoulder. That's what it is. So then I can crouch to get it off. Sit. There should be a sit mode. Follow. Wonder. Follow. Alright, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna figure this out. This is starting to make me mad. The Oviraptor died in the water. I was probably gonna have to kill it anyways because I'll show it in the book. Here's the guidebook. So in the tutorial, it shows you how to tame and control the dinosaurs. If it can turn just a little bit faster. So, baits. Okay, pro tip. Nap time. Use your stick to make your tamed dinosaur sit or wander. And that's kinda not working. Wander, follow. Wander, follow. He's not wanting to sit, and he's fully grown. Yeah, see? Now he's just wanting to mate, but yet he won't sit. So I can't. I'm gonna have to test this out. But that kind of just was a big old fail. The Oviraptor died pretty much. The Oviraptor died. I didn't get. It's just it drowned in water because I can't get them. I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna make some more dinosaurs. We're gonna test this out. I'm not gonna make anything big, but it's just. Oh man, this is just such a fiasco. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, we'll use the apex. We'll throw the apex stegosaur down, and we'll make a guanodon. We'll make a herbivore. So they need leaves to eat. So I'll make a guanodon real quick. Let's turn that into amber. Man, I'm just so lost for words because you're supposed to be able to make them sit and stuff. And this little guy right here, like, he won't do that. Like, is it maybe you have too many sticks? Follow, wonder, follow, wonder. There's no sit. Like, and the only thing he wants to do is sit on my shoulder, but I don't want him to sit on my shoulder. So I mean, I guess we got a little compy. I mean, that's nice, but it's like, what am I actually supposed to do if I can't get him to sit? Alright, so we're just gonna make an iguanodon. Hopefully it just. Okay, so we learned don't make oviraptors and don't make compies. Maybe it's just those two. I'm hoping. Oh man, it doesn't mention that they can open doors. It doesn't mention they can open copper doors. Like those are doors you need buttons for. You can't just open a copper door. It works like iron doors. You need buttons for them to work, I think. Oh no, it's not. I assumed it was like iron doors, so we'll have to replace this with an iron door. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna place this iguanodon. So that's why he was able to open the door. Had I known, okay, I'll just have to make a place with iron doors. Why don't they work like iron doors? Whatever. Okay, so it wants leaves, which we do have. Bam. Okay. Okay, so wander, follow, wander, follow. Oh, that's attack. Follow, wander, follow. It's not given. It's not given a sleep option. Why is it not having a sit option? What? Am I supposed to use something else? I mean, fortunately, it looks like the iguanodon can't get out, so we do have a dinosaur. At least we have an iguanodon, not in a proper enclosure. Is pointing over there. Man, I am not sure about this anymore. Wonder. But there's no sit. You can't make them sit. But that's what it says in the book. And in fact, I've done that. Guidebook. It says we'll go over to tutorial again. Pro tip. Use stick to make your tame dinosaurs sit or wander. Is it follow? Like I'm crouching. I'm trying. I mean, maybe if I'm just, am I maybe supposed to do it in offhand? Maybe that might work. Offhand doesn't. That just allows me to get on it. Sit, wander, follow, wander. Maybe does it have to be in my offhand? What is going on? I don't know. I this is starting to aggravate me, but so I'm gonna maybe I'll join the Discord and I'll maybe talk to the people there and see what is going on. Maybe they might have an answer for me. So, but that's gonna be it for today's episode. We finally made some dinosaurs. We lost one, and we are dealing now with a more frustrating mechanic. But hey, we had a pretty decent episode for today. At least we made a dinosaur, and we do have an iguanodon. So hey, we're making some progress now. That's gonna be it for today's episode. Please leave a like or a comment down below if you feel like the video deserves one. Even if it's just to say hi, it does mean a lot. Thank y'all for watching.